Hey everyone, this is Pennsylvania Florida Eastern. Today I'm going to do a locomotive checkup. This is not going to become a series or anything like that. This is something that a customer of mine, I pretty much sold my E8 locomotive to somebody on eBay, and when they got it, they said there was something wrong with the headlight and it wasn't working. Now, to give some background, they have a Bachmann Easy controller or Easy controller, digital controller, and they said they had the locomotive from 3 programmed to 2 and the headlights were not working anymore. And I found this curious because before I sent the locomotive to them, the locomotive was working with the headlight. So what I'm going to do is in the next scene, I'm going to put the locomotive on a track. I'm going to see if it's programmed at 3, and if it's not, then we're going to retype it to the program that's on the side of the number that's on the side of this locomotive right here. And we're going to see if that works as well. If not, I'm going to hard reset the locomotive by putting CV number 8 to CV data 8, and then I'm going to see if that factory resets it. And if anything's wrong, I'll probably put a new LED in here, most likely, and then I'll ship it back to the buyer who bought this locomotive. Because I want to provide, a really good service for my customers, and I don't want people, to be BS'd or anything. And, it's good service is what really drives, a good business. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next scene, see what's wrong with the locomotive, and maybe test around a little bit to see if everything still works fine. Alrighty, so I have the locomotive out. Before I put it on the track, I just want to let you guys know, when you're handling especially Walthers proto locomotives or anything that's a full car body width locomotive that by Walthers. For example, if you see that PB unit, Alco PB unit that came as a set, I got that brand new by Train World. That shell is loose. And when it comes to the E8, this shell was also loose when I got it. It's used when I got it, but no matter what you do or how much you press it down, it seems like the clamps just don't clamp like they're used to anymore. So that's unfortunate, but that's just something you need to know about when you buy a Walthers, especially Proto Series E unit or other unit that's pretty much full car body width. That's like these Gen 1 diesels. So I'm going to put the locomotive on the track, and we're going to see if there's any sound in this, see if anything works. So I'm going to turn it on. So the sounds come on. Let's see if she moves. She's not responding to this address, which I find strange. So that means the locomotive is programmed to a different number. But she does work. Sounds are working, but we got to find the right program number that she's assigned to. So I'm going to put her original number. See if that works. Nope. So she has been changed her address. So let's see. The new owner said it was 2. Headlight's no longer working for some reason. That's interesting. Oh. So the headlight does work. Interesting. So I'm going to turn on the headlight again. New address is 2. Turn on the headlight. Go in reverse. See if anything changes. There we go. It moves. Gonna go forward again. Headlight is on. We're gonna see what 3 does. Short horn. Long horn is F2. Four. Let's see what 4 does. That's probably for the dynamo. And as you can see, the marker lights are slightly on, probably from light piping for the headlight. F5 is working. I'm not sure what F5 does. F6 is the... Obviously, it's going to be these number boards right here. So they work. So that's interesting. I'm curious as to why the buyer said the headlight was not working when the headlight is working, according to my controller right here, this Digitrax digital Zephyr controller. So I'm curious as to why it was not working. So yeah, the headlight clearly does work. F6 on the controller, turns on the number boards, and there's obviously no rear headlight. There is no rear headlight on the E8 unit. So I'm gonna factory reset the model to, well, pretty much factory reset it to address number 3, and I'm going to send a message to the buyer as well as a YouTube link for this video to let him know that, hey, the locomotive seems to be fine, there might be something wrong with the controller that he has, or it could just be something with the decoder that I don't know about that doesn't want to interact with certain decoders. Now, I used to own a Athearn Genesis P42, pretty much the Phase 3 version, and that was having headlight issues, and it wouldn't operate on or off when I programmed it to 21. Now, I know Soundtrack's decoders, for some reason, I don't know why, and sometimes ESU, when I reprogram, for some reason, they just don't like to be reprogrammed and use the headlight. So, but, you know, I never heard anything from the person I sold for the Athearn Genesis to, so it might be a controller issue thing or whatever, you know, so you can't just assume it's the locomotive or decoder. It could be a controller issue, or, you know, sometimes it's just a weird thing, and you just gotta either try and find somebody who has a controller that you can program it to so that the headlight does work when you change the address. So, yeah, very interesting. So that's all I gotta say for this video. I'm just making this video not just for me and you guys, the audience, but it's also for, you know, the buyer of this locomotive, to let them, you know, to see, you know, the process of checking through things and see if everything works. So yeah, after this video, I'm just gonna send it to him, and yeah, that's it, guys. This is Pennsylvania, Florida Eastern. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you find something, you know, of informational value from this as well. And see you next time. Bye now.